treatment. If you lose your family, remember, you have your health and the ability to know that you can persevere through the hard time. If you end up losing your money, hey, you're smart, you can make more. You're fine. Your education will have prepared you for a career to support yourself. The constant factor in this lesson being education. It's not something that's lost after it's gained, but like a muscle in the body, it must be maintained, it must be exercised. You can never lose your education. No one can take away the knowledge behind the symbol a high school diploma holds. Mom, thank you for these words of wisdom. I love you, Mommy. Stop crying, I'm not done yet, stop crying. You're shaking the camera. How's Grandma gonna see it? Okay. Well, I've never been able to see a table the same way again. I hope most of you guys who got that reference won't either. And I'm never gonna forget those days that you always dropped me off at school before I started driving and told me the same phrase every time. Make it count. And I would get a little annoyed because I was like, Mom, I'm the top of my class, I'm going to school, I'm obviously making it count, I'm not sleeping in, but I still thank you for that. Papi, Daddy, thank you for always telling me that I could be whatever I wanted to be, as long as it made me happy. And as long as it wasn't illegal or involved drugs. I find it amazing whenever you tell me, oh, I want to get this, I want to do that. And somehow, some way, you always end up doing it. You inspire me a lot. I love you. Mom and Dad, thank you for coming to this country. My family too. You guys work 2 jobs, sometimes 3 at a time while raising you, Natasha. And that's such a scary thing to do. It's something I'm not even sure I'd be able to do. You guys weren't that much older than I am now. And I hope I continue to make you proud and repay that sacrifice in any way I can. The fact that you both came here with nothing and all the abundance of growing in our homes, learning a new language. You guys both own your own businesses and run them. How far we've come. All the opportunities that stem from your sacrifices. You guys were always the subject of my essays whenever I needed someone inspiring to write about. And I'm glad I got the chance to declare this on an important day like this one. I love you guys. One of the most important things I've come to realize are the power limitations and expectations can hold. When everything goes as planned, you feel like the world is beautiful and life is great. But I feel like sometimes we can forget that no matter how much you plan everything out, nothing is guaranteed or certain. You can feel like things are going to go one way, but they end up going the next, and you feel like life is unfair. And why does this happen to me? Why is it me? But the world hasn't changed. It was constant. The only thing that changed was you. I feel like it's okay to accept the unexpected, but we also need to embrace it. Sometimes you end up realizing how much you thought you wanted something, but it wasn't what you needed. Spartans. As the great street poet and philosopher Drake once said, oh, well, you win some, you lose some, as long as the outcome is income. Although material success can be the driving force of our motivation, don't forget to do what makes you happy. You can't take your things with you after you pass, only your memories, so make the best ones. Sacrifice for the things you want, but the things you want will be what you sacrifice. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Congratulations, class of 2018.